Hey you guys, this is the Angry Reviewer. Well, I got some free time, some downtime, and I wanted to do a review on The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. First off, let me say I thought Brendan Fraser in this film was fine. I thought he was okay for what he had to do. That being said, I think replacing Rachel Weisz with Maria Bello was an awful choice. Maria Bello had her moments here and there and few and far between where she was functionable. She did all right for the film. But other than that, she really didn't do nothing that was impressive for the film. She was just there. And the brother to Rachel Weisz's character, John Hannah. Good God, this guy, they gave him some bullshit lines, to tell you the truth. He had better lines in Spartacus than he did in Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. There's this one scene, they're on a plane, and the plane's going down, and there's a yak on the plane. Well, the yak was just there so Daryl Hannah could use the line, the yak yacked. Oh, ha ha ha. That was supposed to be funny. That was supposed to make us laugh. No. How you know that this film was going to be awful? There was a scene where two Yetis, abominable snowmen, kicked a villain like a football, and one of the Yetis did a goal sign with his hands. A fucking goal sign. So that should tell you when you watch Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor what you're getting into. It's one of those films where it has moments of action and you're invested, you're excited, you're like, oh, what's going to happen next? But then the next minute, the action goes away and it goes to Boringville. There ain't shit going on and it's fucking terrible. Odette Bears was missed in this film. Jet Li was okay as a villain. I think he was a better villain in Lethal Weapon 4. That's my opinion. I mean, nobody has to agree with it. Take that for what you will. He was a better villain in that than he was in this film. Hell, he was better in The One. The One. And that was a great film. Than he was in this. In this, he was just functional. He just was there to do what he needed to do and then get the fuck out. You could tell moments in this film where Brendan Fraser's heart wasn't even in the damn film. He was just there for the paycheck. And it showed. He had moments like that where he's just there for a paycheck. Nothing else. Oh, and then the guy that they got. I understand that between Mummy and Mummy Returns, the little boy had to grow up. But the guy that they got to play the older son of Brendan Fraser's character in Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, this guy was as hollow as Plank from Ed, Edd n Eddy. That should give you a summary of this guy's character. You want to talk about wooden. This guy couldn't act if it was going to save his life. Lucas Ford sucked as Brendan Fraser's son. He sucked as Brendan Fraser's son. And his love interest, I don't know her name for the life of me, I don't give a fuck. She was functionable, but she really didn't do nothing for this plot. Nobody could have done anything for this plot. This plot was terrible. You could tell where the CGI was at and where it wasn't. You could tell what was green screen and what wasn't. I mean, whatever screen you want to come up with, this film was bad. And I'm not talking about so bad that it was good. I'm talking about so bad that it was actually bad. This film made Mario Brothers, and Mario Brothers is a nostalgic film for me, look like the Green Mile. This film made King of Fighters the Shawshank Redemption of video game movies. That's how bad this film was. And you could tell Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz was the only genius. Once she read that script, she asked for more money knowing they wouldn't give it to her. So she opted out of doing this film. She made the smart choice. At the time, I understand why Jet Li did it. He wasn't receiving a paycheck. He wanted to get paid, so he needed a quick cash grab. Brendan Fraser was the same thing. It's not like he was a big-ass A-lister. And like anybody was going to pay to see him. So he went and did it. Maria Bello, like I said, she had her moments, few and far between. But she was awful. Lucas Ford should never act again. And he didn't. After this film, his career tanked. He didn't do nothing else. That should tell you how a film can make or break your career. In all honesty, I say this. If you got a joint, spark it up. Suck in the smoke really good. And watch this high. That is the only way you're going to find any enjoyment in this film. It has its moments of action, but not too many moments of action. This film is shit. I give it a D, but that's too good for it. I say an F for fucking failure. FF. Fucking failure. Watch it at your own peril. I'm me, you're you, I'm the Angry Reviewer, I'm out. What up, Jason O'Connor?